Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Salima and I'm so excited to share my favorite fall winter lip products with you today. I know a lot of people love fall and I love all the cozy vibes and rich colors that comes with it. So whether you are a fan of deep reds, chocolatey browns, or plump glossy lips, I have got you covered. I have got a good mix of lip oils, glosses, balms, and lipsticks to show you all. So let's jump right in. Let's start with lip oils. My first pick is the Merit Sheer Tinted Lip Oil in the shade Mapleton. This is the most sheer lip product with very little color payoff. So if you don't want a lot of drama on your lips, you just want a hint of color with some hydration, a little bit of glossiness, this is a good option. Just keep in mind that if you have pigmented lips, this might just show up as a nude gloss. But if you're looking for a subtle hydrated lip look, this is your gem. Next up, we have got a more pigmented option. This is the NYX Fat Oil in the shade Status Update. This one's a bit thicker and more moisturizing than the Merit Lip Oil without being sticky. The color is a gorgeous deep wine with brown undertones. It's just a touch darker than my medium thin skin tone, so it's not too bold but still makes a statement. I absolutely adore it. Another budget friendly option is the e.l.f. lip oil in the shade Gem Session. This one's a deep berry shade with a hint of purple. The formula is similar to NYX Fat Oil in terms of pigmentation, glossiness, and hydration. The only difference I can tell is that e.l.f. lip oil has a noticeable minty scent and a cooling sensation. It's not super tingly, but it's something to keep in mind, especially if you're sensitive to minty products. The minty feeling fades away after a few seconds. And last but not least, we have the Amicole lip oil in the shade Excellence. This one's for those who aren't into berry or red tones. It's a milky brown shade that you can wear on its own, or you can pair it with a lip liner for more definition. Texture wise, this one's a bit thicker and stickier than the other lip oils I have mentioned. It's almost like a cross between a lip oil and a lip gloss. That extra thickness helps it stay on longer. I love the formula because of its longevity. Just a heads up, if you have darker skin tone than me, this might show up as a nude gloss. Okay, let's move on to lip balms. I've got quite a lot of favorites in this category. So, the first one is from a Korean brand called Pera. This is their Ink Mood Glowy Balm in shade 04. This is a muted mauve shade with a lot more purple in it than pink. I love this type of sheer mauve shades because they look very feminine and delicate without being too bold. This is a lightweight formula, so if you have chapped lips like me, you might need to reapply more often during the colder months. This next one is a personal favorite of mine. It is the Naturium Phyto Lip Balm in the shade Jam. This is a berry shade that will complement fall and winter makeup perfectly. The pigmentation is just enough to add a hint of color, and it shows up on my tan complexion, which is great. The formula of this lip balm is not too thick, but not too thin and runny either. It's that perfect consistency that will keep your lips nourished for a long time. Okay, let's talk about the Tower 28 LipSoftie in Ube Vanilla. This is a shade that I'm really drawn to. It's a deep, rich wine with a lot of brown undertones. It's definitely more pigmented than the Naturium lip balm, but unfortunately, the formula is a bit runny. It can slip and slide on my lips, and the pigmentation isn't always even. So while I love the color, the formula isn't my favorite. But the formula that I love is the Glossier Balm.com in the shade Hot Cocoa. It's a dark chocolate brown with a hint of red, so it is a versatile shade that will work for a lot of skin tones. I snagged this limited edition shade from Sephora, but I think you can still find it on their website. It's much more pigmented than the other lip balms that we have discussed, but it's less glossy and shiny. It smells like a delicious chocolate brownie. So if you're a fan of all things chocolate, you need to try this. Another similar shade is the OleHenriksen Peptide Lip Treatment in the shade Cocoa Creme. This one has more glossiness and shine compared to the Glossier Balm.com. So if you prefer a shinier finish, this is a great option. It's also incredibly comforting on the lips, especially if you suffer from dry, flaky, chapped lips. This will be a treat to your lips. Okay, let's move on to Rhode Peptide Lip Tint in Espresso. Do you notice how the color is much more even compared to the Tower 28 lip balm? This one's a great non sticky option. It's also fragrance free, so it's a good option if you are sensitive to fragrance. I love the narrow applicator. It's perfect for those with smaller lips or if you want more precision and control. Will it be criminal to not mention Summer Friday lip balm? I think so. I have it in the shade Brown Sugar, and that's my favorite shade out of all that Summer Friday has come out with. It's one of those products that truly lives up to the hype. It's pigmented, moisturizing, non sticky, and doesn't leave any weird residue. The lasting power isn't as strong as the Glossier Balm.com, but it's still pretty good. The last two products in this category are from Givenchy. These are in the shade Black Pink and Chilling Brown. They're very hydrating, just like the others that we have discussed, but they leave a stain behind. This is a great feature that I love. Black Pink is a unique shade. It looks black initially, but then it turns into a translucent deep berry. So it's a subtle flush of color without being too bold. Chilling Brown is a rosy brown with red undertones. It's a versatile shade that I reach for more often. Both lip balms have a minty tingle. It's not a plumping effect, just a refreshing, minty cooling sensation on the lips. I know these are a bit pricey, but the formula is worth it because the hydration and pigmentation last a long time. Now let's talk about some of the lip glosses. The newest addition to my collection is the LAWLESS Forget the Filler Lip Plumping Gloss in Maple Sugar. It's a lovely neutral brown that will look great all year around. Now, I'm not entirely sold on the lip plumping claims. I haven't noticed any significant smoothing or plumping effects. I think it's a cute gloss than anything else. The formula is a bit goopy for my taste, but it's not a major issue. Overall, it's a nice gloss, but it's nothing groundbreaking. Another option is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Balm in the shade Hot Chocolate. It's a shimmering brown shade, but it's less sticky and goopy than the Lawless gloss. Keep in mind that this gloss doesn't have a lot of base pigment. Your natural lip color will show through. So if you have pigmented lips or a darker skin tone, it might look more like a nude gloss with shimmer. However, if you have lighter skin tone, it would look great paired with a brown lip liner. Next, I will talk about one of my favorite lip gloss formulas. This is the Tower 28 Shine On Lip Gloss in the shade Sesame. It is such a gorgeous, muted pink with a hint of purple that goes well with my skin tone. This is a hydrating, non sticky lip gloss that makes my lips look so shiny and has got good longevity. The color is just right, not too opaque, but not too bold. It's absolute perfection. Another favorite shade of mine is the Makeup by Mario lip color in the shade Mist Rose. It's a delicate rosy pink that's perfect for both casual and formal fall looks. It's the most pigmented and least sticky of all the lip glosses that we have discussed. Just keep in mind that it doesn't last as long as some others, so you might need to touch it up more frequently. Okay, let's dive into some lip tints. When it comes to lip tints, Korean brands always come to my mind. I have two favorites from Roman. They're Glasting Water Tints in Vintage Ocean and Rose Splash. These are the glossy versions of their popular juicy lasting tints. So they not only have a long lasting stain, but also keep your lips hydrated. Vintage Ocean is a deep chocolate with raspberry tones, creating a beautiful bitten lip effect. It's perfect for fall season. Rose Splash is a romantic rosy pink with mauve undertones, giving me my lips but little rosy kind of look. I love both of them. If you guys are interested in more Korean lip tints, I have done a dedicated video on my collection that I will link in the description. If you prefer a matte stain, the Amuse lip tint in 08 Berry Velvet is a great option. It's a cool toned pinky mauve that looks lovely on the lips. Even though it's a matte, it doesn't dry out my lips. Let me know if you guys would like to see a video on some of the new Korean lip tints that I have added to my collection lately. It's been a while since I did my last video, so drop a comment below if you guys would be interested. I can talk about these new Korean lip tints and share my thoughts. Next, we have the Dior lip tint in the shade Natural Tea. This is perfect for those of us who aren't fan of bold red lips. It's a rusty red with a lot of brown in it, so it softens the intensity of red, making it a more wearable and flattering shade. I think it's a great compromise between a classic red and a more neutral, natural tone lips. Plus, Dior lip tints have a matte finish and amazing staying power. And to wrap things up in this category, we have the House Labs Atomic Shake Lip Lacquer in the shade Rosewood Shine. I'm not sure if I should call this a lip stain or a liquid lipstick, but this stuff is budge proof. Once it dries, it doesn't transfer at all. I love this soft, muted mauve color. Just keep in mind that it's insanely pigmented and matte, so make sure to exfoliate your lips before applying to avoid flaking. Okay, let's move on to lipsticks. I will start with a nudie option, the Parada monochrome lipstick in the shade Sedona. On me, it's a warm nude brown that looks like my natural lip color with a bit more depth and warmth. The formula is amazing. It's a matte lipstick that feels moisturizing and has incredible staying power. It's a bit pricey, so I'm waiting for the Sephora sale to stock up on more shades. If you don't want to spend $40 on a Prada lipstick, I highly recommend the Merit Signature lipsticks. They come in both satin and matte finishes, and I love them both. Tiger is a rusty red with lots of brown. It's similar to Dior lip tint. Maison is a beautiful mauve in matte finish. Their matte lipsticks are comfortable and give a soft blotted lip look. Merit also recently released a lipstick set with limited edition shades. I feel like shade Bespoke and Black Tie both are perfect for fall season. So definitely check out these Merit lipsticks. You cannot go wrong with either of these finishes. And of course, no fall season is complete without Clinique's Black Honey lipstick. It's a timeless classic that looks beautiful on almost everyone. I love that it's buildable so you can adjust the intensity depending on your desired look. The formula is super lightweight and feels like you're not wearing anything at all. And to wrap things up, we have the Bobbi Brown Crushed Lip Color in the shade Telluride. It's a burgundy red that looks great on many skin tones. It's much more pigmented than the Merit or Clinique lipsticks, but it still feels comfortable on the lips. And that wraps up today's video. I hope you found some awesome lip colors to try this fall and winter. Which ones are you most excited to try? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a big thumbs up. I will see you in my next one. Bye for now.